Alright, what is up YouTube? Blazarius here and welcome back to another tier list video. Today we are going to be ranking all the shows that aired during summer of 2023. You know the rules and so do I. Let's get right into it. Before we start the video, consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out. We're trying to get to 100 subs by the end of the year. So yeah, let's see. So first of all, let me explain the tiers. Starting off, we have another isekai fantasy. Am I actually the strongest? No, I didn't watch it. No idea what this is. No idea what this is. All of them look shit. Starting off strong, Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Part 2 or Season 2. I don't know. It's called The Separation, but there's no season. So I guess Season 2. Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, the first season was fantastic. I myself, I've said this in a previous Tierlist video. I read the manga of Bleach after the original anime ended. I read the entirety of the manga, so pretty much the entirety of the 1000-Year Blood War, and I gotta say, it lives up to the hype. Manga fans or Bleach fans who have read the manga have been for 10 plus years saying that 1000-Year Blood War is is Bleach's best arc without question, and one of the best arcs in anime, which they are not wrong. It is. The manga was so good. The manga was so good, and I absolutely love that that Kubo is the author of Bleach, or the right manga of Bleach. Kubo is behind everything of the anime's 1000-Year Blood War arc, and I am loving every single episode of it. I'm like, Bleach, it still has, at the time of recording, it still has one more episode to release, but oh my god, with just 11 episodes, it has given us some of the best fight scenes. Bleach, in my opinion, in terms of anime in general, has one of the best fight scenes. The original ones, okay, they might have been a little underwhelming, but 1000-Year Blood War's fight scenes were 10 out of 10, top notch. So without question, this is going to an S tier. I personally love Bleach. My god. This is a music anime. I don't watch it. We have another heavy hitter, Bungo Stray Dogs Season 5. Bungo Stray Dogs, for me personally, was a rather sleeper hit. For other people, it might have not been that. You got bored of... Alright, editor Blazarius here. So there's a cut in this part after, I guess you people will hear this a little bit. There's gonna be a cut here. I removed a lot of talk because I tried to explain why I liked Bungo Stray Dogs, the reasons of it. I completely butchered it during the recording, so I might as well explain it now in a simple manner. Your usual anime, shonen, romance, whatever it may be, is rather predictable. Shonen, we have main character is gonna become the strongest, etc., etc. We have the romance trope. This girl is 100% gonna be with that guy, etc., etc. We all know those tropes, and it had gotten to a point where I had gotten bored of and even detective anime. I've watched very few, but even me watching Sherlock Holmes on not Netflix. I don't have a subscription on TV and the likes. It's predictable at a lot of times. So what I want to say here is that anime in general, their tropes are so predictable that Bungo Stray Dogs was a sleeper hit for me, to the point where I did not expect anything from any of the seasons. It surprised me. That's pretty much all I want to say. And I guess the rest of the explanation of why Bungo Stray Dogs is something I very much love can be explained by, the present me. I'm the future you. I'm the editor me. This is the present you. So yeah, let's do this. Manga is very bad, but if I can give seasons 4 and 5 so far, 1 to 3 were solid high 9s, low 10s. If season 4 and 5 only are outright 10 out of 10 perfect, then imagine if I read the manga, how good it's gonna be. Easily an S tier. It was absolutely phenomenal. The characters, the plot, everything took me by surprise. The main character Atsushi, good lord, he's like one of the best, like one of the better shonen protagonists. What I appreciate is not the exact same formula of main character has is the strongest or has is blessed with superpowers, is in a school setting, all of that shit. No, Atsushi is an orphan who has the power of the were tiger and he can regenerate. As such, he was practically tortured and beaten to shit by his orphanage, and when they kicked him out, he got taken in by the detective agency, but even that was hella sketch. Moving on, we have what is this? Oh yeah, Classroom for Heroes. I watched one single episode of it, and oh my, it had the Sundara overpowered, rich, and like considered to be the strongest girl, red-haired girl, Sundara as well. And then the main character just sounds like any sort of shonen protagonist. It was. I just watched a single episode of it. It was no, like I thought the anime tits were gonna, anime titties were gonna push me through the entire season. But nope. Once one episode stopped me. I just had enough. It's like, is it the worst tier? It actually might just be the worst tier, in D tier, without question. This is so bad. Like I would actually love like even more like better fleshed out fantasy isekais slash isekais. But this shit is just generic isekai or fantasy anime bullshit. Horimiya piece or pieces, whatever, is the parts that the original anime did not cover. So for those who have been either living under a rock or don't know, the original season, anime season of Horimiya, skipped through roughly like 60%, I would say, of the actual manga. But even at that, it's like a solid like 9 out of 10, and it's a highly loved, appreciated show. This Horimiya Pieces is basically a wrap up of Horimiya's manga, because this showed every single other arc or everything else other than what the original anime showed. And I haven't finished it. I'm like at episode 8 or 9. I don't exactly remember which episode I was on, but it still slaps so hard. Oh my god. It's over by now, but yeah. Horimiya, when I first watched it, Horimiya was one of my first romance animes. Yeah. And the only reason like I ever started liking Kaguya-sama was because I watched Horimiya and I loved it. It was so good, so wholesome. I loved it. Kaguya-sama, we all know the story with that. So Horimiya isn't like, it's not like the best show this summer, but it's a solid A tier for me. Alright, we have another massive hitter, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Recently, at the time of recording, the internet is on fire. Not because of the anime alone, it's on fire because of that. The animation just... Studio Mappa just went ham with Season 2 again. They did an fantastic job, as always, with Season 2. That and the Hidden Inventory arc, or Gorgeous Past arc, whichever one you might want to call it, just hits so different. Now the Shibuya arc is here, baby. I have read near till the ending of the Shibuya arc, and I can say was so good. Season 2 has been hitting so hard, mamma mia. Shibuya arc, the manga, was very fucking good at the point I've read up to. So I'm hoping Mappa properly animates and does all the proper things necessary. But the internet has recently was taken by storm at a certain thing. It actually became inescapable. Whether you are only on YouTube or Instagram or wherever, you just needed to be in the anime community. And yeah, you pretty much got spoiled about it, the latest chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen. But still, Season 2 S tier, it's one of the best this season. This summer 2023 has been hitting so hard. My god, we only have 3 shows that are like S tier without question. We still have this many, and there's still more S tiers remaining. Like, holy. Another, I guess, not revolutionary, but Mushoku Tensei Season 2 is finally here. It has been close to 2 years since Season 1 Part 2 and Season 2 Part 1 came out. Yes, there's gonna be a Part 2 of the second season. Why not? What can I say? It's as good as it gets. And the sad thing about Mushoku Tensei is that now the next season, there's a good chance that Season 2 Part 2 is not gonna be all that liked, because the light novel or manga, whatever, the school arc or magic school arc of Rudiosa's adventures lasted 3 years, and it had a ton of chapters in the manga. It's nearly ending, but still it has a lot of things left. So Season 2 of Mushoku Tensei, at first, the first 5-6 episodes were close to 5-6, absolutely slapped hard. It was so good. Because we watch, like, all of us, I watch Mushoku Tensei for the world building, the story. But the moment the school arc began, or the university arc, whatever, I was interested. I was in it, but not as much as I used to. Like, whenever an episode would come out, immediately I would sit down, watch it, mamma mia. But now, during the magic school arc, university arc, whatever, I remember the final episode came out, I watched it like 2 days after it came out. It was like, holy shit. It's not bad by any means, but honestly, yeah, the school arc was kind of a problem. And the fact that the story writer of Mushoku Tensei did not, like, for the longest time, show us the magic school arc was actually a blessing in disguise. Because if he had, Mushoku Tensei would have just turned into a okay shonen anime. My Happy Marriage. Here's another romance drama, whatever, manga, anime. Our main character doesn't have any spiritual powers and is in a rich family, gets tormented endlessly by her stepmom and stepsister, sorry. Her father pretty much has also given up on her. Then she gets married to another lord or person who's one of the strongest spiritual magic users, and I love the character Mio's character, the wife, I guess, or the main character. All her life she's been tormented into believing that she's less than trash and everything, and then someone who wants to help her finally arrives. It's very lovely seeing someone who didn't have any experience with love. The one person she was the closest to loving was taken away by her piece of shit stepsister and step parents. Yeah. Overall, as an anime, it's a solid A tier. It hits hard. It has a lot of emotional moments. If that argument made sense, it's a C tier. Why? It's my list. Fuck off. Is this the quintessential Quintuplets movie? Probably. I have not watched. I didn't watch the movie, but apparently the ending of the manga was directly, or the movie's ending. The movie is canon, but its ending was disappointing. Just like Toma. Alright, down to the last 4 of the season. Mao-sama Season 2. Even so, it's better than COD tier. It's not, however, A tier. Shinigami Botchan to Kuromet Season 2 A tier without question. The girl I like forgot her glasses. Oh my god. Good thing the video I made on this anime got like 1 view, a single view from maybe a friend or someone who watched it. Thank god. Because if I got any more views, like, it would be very hard to even ignore that video. Hopefully this is not coming in the final edit. This anime it's high C, low B. Even Mausama, I'm like deep into it. This I'm just no. And then finally, our final anime, and appropriately so, Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. It's just hitting different. Oh my god. I never in my life imagined a zombie anime would be done this right and this good. OMG. The main character Akira is perfect. He was essentially slaving away at an exploitative company, and after a zombie apocalypse, like before zombie apocalypse, he looked like a zombie himself, but afterwards, he was like the only like real human alive. Out of all of them, he was the most alive person. I wasn't expecting much from the trailer when I watched it. I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be an A, B, or something like that. Mama me, it's become like the best anime this season, period. Like, out of S tier, if I was to give, or this entire list, if I was to give any one anime, it would be Zom 100. In S tier, we have Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, The Separation, Bungo Stray Dogs Season 5, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, and Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. In A tier, we have Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation in Another World, Horimiya Peace, My Happy Marriage, Shinigami Botchan to Kuromaid. B tier, we have Mao-sama, The Devil is a Part-Timer. C tier, we have The Gala Like Forgot Her Glasses, and we have My Tiny Senpai. And in D tier, the worst of them, we have Classroom for Heroes. Thank God I watched this, because if I did not watch episode 1 of this, I would not have a D tier anime pick this time. So anyway, if you agree with me, comment down below. If you disagree with me, settle it down in the comments below. Again, these are all my opinions. So if you are offended by these, I am sorry. It's just my opinion. You can happily ignore me, dislike the video, but don't go harassing me or anyone who comments or anyone else on any platform. And yeah, it's gonna be it for me, I guess. Yeah, Blazer signing out, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.